Alright, so you know how in like every middle and high school lab report ever, the first three things that you have to fill out are like title, lab partners, purpose. And it's all going great until you get to the part that's talking to you about purpose. And you're like, purpose? Purpose? What the hell do you mean purpose? I don't know what the fucking purpose is. You just told me to see how far this little tube would go if I stomped down on this rubber thing really hard and then make a data table out of the results. And you want me to tell you what the purpose is. I don't have a purpose. There is no purpose. You haven't told me what the purpose is. My purpose is to not fail your class. And then you slam your laptop or throw your desktop or do whatever it is you do with whatever computer machine it is you have and just walk away. And then the next day in class when your teacher's like, "Where's your lab report?" your only response is, "I had an existential crisis, I'm sorry." Well, this is kind of different. Kind of. It Because I actually need to justify myself to you. As in, I need to explain to you why you're wasting your time listening to a high school girl freak out rather than spending your life doing something actually really exciting, which, by the way, I'm really sorry about. And I'm actually going to have to lemony snicket here and just say you should probably stop watching now at me anyway, but I'm certainly not going to stop you if you want to keep listening to what I have to say. So, the main thing that was stopping me when I first started thinking about doing this was that little voice in my head that was saying, "But that's just so pretentious to plaster yourself onto the internet because it's just not exciting and complete and interesting and wonderful enough without you because you're so important and amazing." And the thing is that not only do I not want to think that, I actually don't think that at all or in any way. I There are really just two reasons that I want to do this. And the first one is that at at the very worst, this will be a pine-scented novel experience of me doing something that is completely outside of my comfort zone. And at at best, it will become a venue through which to share and discuss and explore creations and ideas and opinions and anecdotes and stories, which is the same thing as anecdotes. And that's really cool. To be honest, that's all I expect out of this. I mean, if you look at the really popular video vlogs, the vast majority of them uh, are from relatively attractive youngish guys, out of which I am at best one and at worst zero. And the odds of any sort of recognition are pretty much nil anyway. But that's not really the point, you know? And the point is that I want to try and share my work with a community. Admittedly, this is a community that's known for blaming each other in comments and doing things that are... Okay, so I probably shouldn't share my work with this particular community, but I'm going to anyway because I can't think of a better one. It's kind of sad. I actually also don't think that this is a totally self-centered thing to do. I think that this is me taking the time out of, like, taking the time that the vast majority of my ancestors and contemporaries have spent doing things like not starving to death and not having malaria and trying not to have dysentery and hoping that their religion doesn't get them burned or hung or pitched or forked or spooned or whatever it is that happens to heretics, and doing something that I'm sharing with someone. And again, that's really cool. So, from here on out, this in each of my videos, I will probably include a random fact, a random anecdote, and a random question amidst a myriad of other random things that I may throw together at some point in time, but might not, because I might not even get the courage up to post this video, let alone another. But if I do, I'll figure something out. Before I end this video, though, I'm going to do a quick FAQ. FAQ stands for frequently asked questions. That is not a question, but yes. Yes, it does. No. My point is that you can't have frequently asked questions. This is your first video. Actually, I do kind of have frequently asked questions. There's just questions that people ask me all the time for whatever reason, but admittedly, the vast majority of these are just things that people might want to know, but more than likely no one will possibly care about at all. But you're going to ask me, and I'm going to answer. That's going to happen. Alright, fine. Why is the YouTube account named Silvermist? I'm sorry, not Silvermist. Sivermist09. It has something to do with roleplay. What? I don't really know. Alright, why are you wearing 3 watches? See, I was wearing 4, but I had to take the last one off because it actually works, and that interferes with time travel. Alright, why are there a bunch of weird playlists on your account? I don't have an iTunes account, so I use those playlists to make music happen. Why are your eyes so wide? Are you high? First of all, that would make us both high, and second of all, no, I'm not high, just terrified. Why is there math all over your arm? Time travel is complicated! Why did you decide to do this? I haven't decided anything until I decide to upload the video, so I can't answer that question yet. I'll get back to you. Why aren't you wearing shoes? Actually, I am right now. This is just a question that I get a lot. And the answer is that I don't like shoes. One more thing, actually. Why do you have an external keyboard when you have a laptop right here that it's connected to? Right, so, see, one of my best friends is going to end up spelling T on it. Is going to end up spilling tea on it? Time traveler, remember? Right. Okay. Can I stop asking questions now? First of all, you're me, so this entire situation is just one that I have fabricated in order to facilitate the conveying of information to people who probably don't even care about it anyway. And second of all, again, you're me, so I sincerely hope that your curiosity never grows so weak that you cease to ask questions entirely. But yes, we are done with the FAQ. Alright, so that's pretty much the video. If you're seeing this, I got the courage to post it. I'm still kind of terrified, and I know the video quality is non-existent actually, and you know, I don't have a video editor software. I wanna get this video together to make myself feel like I have a thing that I'm doing. So, yeah. Just kidding. I know I'm gonna post it. Time travel is good for your self-confidence.